MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. We start the road trip with the first of 4 between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore come in as losers in their last 9 games. They'll try to prevent that streak from reaching double digits next. Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Jones. He's there and records the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Vero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, Catherine, Gary Sanchez.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gregorius has a play. 1 away. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think everyone's just waiting for Adam Jones to come alive. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat. Coming up. Another full count offering on its way. This is foul right side.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, designated hitter, Ray Mancini.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Trey Mancini, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Two out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard to short. Beckham takes it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Home run number 9 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Hit the other way out toward right field. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 New York. Here's Chris Davis now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Baltimore again haven't looked at their sharpest in this one. Guys, with their 10th straight loss on the line, what can they do to get out of this tailspin?
Yeah, and everyone needs to relax. It can't be like an extra inning game where everyone's trying to go deep and end it. This is an offense that can get it rolling, one step at a time. Everybody calm down and do your job. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jonathan Scope becomes out number 2 this inning. A 1-1 now to Jones. And he fouls this one off. High and deep to left center field. Gardner going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. Get hard back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 on its way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scope has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Into the box now, Greg Bird, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The 1-2. Still 1-2. One out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Two-one home now to Gardner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
On the ground up the middle, and no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, that's frustrating, executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And Schoop will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles 1. Ready now for Baltimore, Colby Rasmus. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-2. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting ninth, catcher, Run.
In now, Chance Cisco. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Machado shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Beckham. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Our score remains. Here's Manny Machado now as we begin the top of the 4th.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. Drury gloves it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 2-1. Grounded to first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles 1. Striding in once again, Brandon Drury. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman, number 19.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Fly ball right down the line and left. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail it. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the 2-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Bird swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, Dero, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
In now, Aaron Judge. Hard hit ball to short. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Captain.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Trumbo.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Ellsbury's after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder.
In now for the O's, Colby Rasmus. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The slider freezes him at a close. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 5-1. Yon Marinez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance in the season.
Yon Marinez.
1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starlin Castro.
Popped him up. Cisco over to his left, and he brings it in on a warning track.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Beckham. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Count even at 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
So he sets him down swinging. Tim Beckham becomes out number 2 this inning. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Tanaka sets his sights. 1-2 on its way. Still a ball and 2 strikes. We're in the 6th inning now, a 5-1 ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Pitch is popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're down here 5-1. Ready for another shot now, Jacoby Ellsbury. The 2-1. That is taken for strike. Strike two. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Greg Bird. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1. Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Rasmus has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 5-1. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's 1-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the pitch. And he struck him out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Jonathan Schoop. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 5-1. Michael Gibbons has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. So far 2 for 3 in this one. 1-1, here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Lofted in the air out to right field. Trumbo has a read on it. One away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Gary Sanchez will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the fifth that's really energized his ball club. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The 2-2. Fouled off. 5-1 our score as we play the eighth. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Up next for the Yankees.
A look at our line score there from Memorial Park. Yankees lead this one here in the eighth, as the O's will get a couple of more cracks before this one's all said and done. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big. Big time.
5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back. Into this one.
Right fielder, Mark
3-1.
Trumbo.
Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this. this.
Another full count pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Riding in once again, Colby Rasmus. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Karen O'Day enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 2-1. Swinging a soft liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Trumbull waits on it, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
At the plate, Chance Sisco.
Number 43.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tim Beckham. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Another full count pitch home, and this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Baltimore down to their final strike. Popped him up. Machado over to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving.
MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the... Andrew Kashner is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Andrew Kashner, big guy, big arm. You know, he's been the guy that everybody's wanted to get their hands on. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 220 pounds. Hard thrower, 95 to 97. Good sink, good slider, decent changeup. He's yet to put it all together, but if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough to hit.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man. I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
In now, Greg Bird. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bird swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
In there, a base hit.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Didi Gregorius goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Standing in now, Starlin Castro. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up, throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Another. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. The 3-1 pitch.
Third baseman, Brandon.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. So striding forward for his first opportunity, Trey Mancini. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Yeah, just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 straight. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a swing by Ellsbury and an easy ground ball out to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here it comes on 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Drilled down the line. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it 3-0. In now for the O's, Chris Davis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Bases are empty, one man out. Two-one pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kashner.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball. Did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Striding in once again, Manny Machado, a base hit in his first trip. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And not in time as the run scores.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trumbo. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Settling in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another payoff pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Beckham onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So coming to the plate, Colby Rasmus. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also...
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
He'll try again. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle, and Gardner
to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
The 1-1. The bouncer to the Left side to second for one. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Into the box now, Greg Bird. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 5-0 New York. Ready now for Baltimore. Tim Beckham back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Brandon Drury will bat next. First time up, he went down looking.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Beckham gets his lead at first, nobody out.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Trey Mancini. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off 2-2 now.
I know he buried that slider in right there.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 48, Richard Fire.
This is drilled, but right into the shed. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Again, a 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Cisco has a play. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's another 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scope is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start things.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles. Number 35. Ryan Rock. Now pitching for New York. Number 57.
Donnie Hart enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Softly on a line to third. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby.
Ready once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are two gone now. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
So 1-1. This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Yanks leave one, and it remains 5-3. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 5. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Another full count pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.